Hello everyone and welcome to another Pro 100 tutorial video. Today I would like to show you how you can move your objects from left to right, up and down, back and forth. So this is my virtual room. I'm going to double click the room to resize it since it's too big. 150 maybe by 100 and my height is going to be 96. Sorry, what am I typing? 96. Alright. So I'm on 3D view, which is the perspective. I'm going to bring in a cabinet. I'm going to work with American frame. Scroll down to my base cabinets. I'll bring in a 30 wide base cabinet. And before I get to moving items or cabinets from different directions, I want to make sure that when using Pro 100, you always want to make sure that you start from position 000. You're wondering what is that? Well, position 000 is when you double click on the item itself, you go to position, and you make sure that it's 0 inches from the left wall, 0 inches from the ground, 0 inches from the back wall. Right? Notice if I move this out somewhere, maybe here, click on it, look at position again. It's on the ground, all right, but the position is off. I can move them back to position 0 just by that. Apply, you see it right back there. Now, how about if I want to move this cabinet 20 inches away from my left wall? Well, the best elevation to work on that, you probably want to go to the plan view so you look at it from the top, right? So let's move this item 20 inches away from the left wall. So I'm going to right click and move. Now notice anything that you right click after you highlight, those icons are all here actually. Like for example, we want to move this item. I could have gone straight to the move icon right here, okay? But you'll learn those as you go. So right click and we're going to move it. Once you click on move, you'll get this little dialog window. And yes, we want to move it from left to right. That's the x-axis. If you do the arrow down, you'll see the other, y-axis, z-axis. So this time we're doing left to right, and we want to do it 20 inches. And if we click on move, and it moved 20 inches from the left wall. Now, how can we know that it truly did? Well, you can bring in a new element, set it on the ground, right? And what we're going to do, we're going to give this element dimension. So it's highlighted. Okay, and then we're going to stretch it until it stops when it bumps on the cabinet itself. Boom, it's exactly 20. So we know this cabinet, it's exactly 20 inches away from the left wall. Now, how about maybe we want to move it to the left, but this time just 10 inches for whatever reason. Well, then we can just change that to 10, but this time we'll go do negative. So it just goes in opposite direction. So if it moves, then boom, it's exactly 10 inches, and we can try to measure that again. Let's go stretch it. If you stretch, it will stop, of course. Boom, it's exactly 10 inches. So that's how you move items from left to right. Now the same technique applies to moving whichever direction. So let's say I want to move forward back, which is the z-axis, and I want to move this cabinet maybe 30 inches away from the back wall. Right, so I'll double click. I'll right click to get the move, which is here, z-axis, and I want to do 30 inches. Move. Let's move 30 inches away from the wall. How do I know? If I measure, let's measure this little bump right there. Let's measure the depth. It's exactly 30. So if we delete that, this cabinet is 30 away from the back wall. All right. Now, hello everyone. In this video, I would like to show you how you can clone your cabinets or any item that you're working on. So I have you on the floor. This is a 30-inch wide base cabinet, and I would like to move this cabinet since it's already 30. I can make a copy and a copy, same thing, quickly. But here's another tool that you can also use. Since I know this is 30, I'm gonna right click, and once I right click, I get the move dialog, and I'm moving 30, but I'm cloning, right? Not just moving. Cloning, I'm making a copy, exact copy. So move, 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 right? So you can use that tip. Let's say the cabinet, let's bring another variable, 15, right? And I want to clone this. Now, if I leave this 30, then my clone is not gonna it's not going to be next to the original. Watch, it's far out. So what I do, if I want to be smart about it, is make sure it's the same, 15, 15, so that it's right next to each other. Boom. Right? And sometimes you use that trick to move stuff or to align. Talking about alignment, uh, I'm going to show you how you can align stuff. Okay, this is very, very common. Just a regular upper, right? So say I have a couple of these, and I want to make sure they're aligned. Alignment, as usual, is determined by the last selection. So you can select whatever you want, but the last selection is what's going to determine alignment. So let's say I want to align everything with just this cabinet. So I can select them, select, select, and then the last selection is the alignment. Right click, align the top, because that's what you want. Or sometimes you want to align the bottom. So I'm going to go to align, top. It's aligned. Now, let me do Control Z to undo. And I want this cabinet to be the one going to be used to align everything. So let's say you have a whole bunch of them here and you want everyone aligned to that. This is going to determine the alignment. So I will select it last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip. This is the last one. Align the tops, which is right here. Boom, aligned. Alright, if you have any questions, pro100usa.com.